All right, guys, let's play together. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with all of the symbols here. So let's review them. First, we're only playing chords, right? But the chords, they're matching these notes. So the rhythm will be dotted quarter, quarter that is tied to a whole note. So the rhythm will be 1, 2, and 3, 4. Hold, 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 hold. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So if it helps, you can write 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to see where the rhythm goes, right? If you want a little reminder of the inversions, feel free, for instance, so here's a said root. Here we said root. Here we said second. Feel free for the G that is second to notate the bottom note as D to remind you. Then it repeats, 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 and right here it changes for the first time because we have a C in root position. So the C here is different than the G's, right? Then when you get here to measure 9, still the same, still the same, still the same, still the same. And then look, we have a repeat sign right here. This is what we call an and repeat. An and repeat goes back to the beginning repeat. So from this measure 16, we go back to measure 9. And then we play, 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 play. And now do you see this little bracket here with a 1? This means first ending, which means that the second time around, you skip these two and you go to the second ending on measure 17. Then we play, 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 play. When we get to measure 21 is that the chorus. Not fair. That one. You got a na 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 na. So then on measure 21, we have a C in root, D in root, E minor in root. And go, 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 go. And then right here is a little different. These two chords here, we have G and a C. So when we get there, we're going to be in E minor. I would just go to second inversion G because that's what you did before. So it's G with a D on the bottom and root position on C. And then when we get here, there's another repeat that leads you to measure 21 beginning repeat. A lot of road mapping here going on. And then the second time around, we skip the first ending, go to the second ending. And that's again the G with the D on the bottom, and then C root position, and that repeats. G with the D on the bottom, C with root position. How do you feel? How's it look? Yeah? Okay, let's try playing it. And I'm going to play with my keyboard not plugged in, but you guys keep yours plugged in because I'm making a video tutorial for this because there's really not a lot of people here, so they're probably going to need it. All right, so all the way from the beginning, I'm gonna play just the chords this time without the right hand, so you guys don't get all stressed out. So from the very beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And that repeats again. E minor, D major, and G in second inversion. Measure 5, E minor, D major, G in second inversion. And that starts the same way, E minor, D major, and C in root position. So far so good? Measure 9. Measure 9, it's gonna feel a lot like the beginning. Back up to E minor in root, D major in root, G in second inversion, so the D stays on the bottom, and then we need a G and a B on the top. And then E minor, D, G in second. Measure 13, E minor, D, G in second inversion. Now check it out. The next chord is a G again, so just repeat that one. And then we go to C. So far so good? In theory right there, you see we have the repeat measure 9 again. Everybody measure 9. Do this with the left hand because eventually you're going to be playing the melody on the right hand. So E minor, D major, G in second. That happens one more time. Now we're measure 13. Now you see that bracket that says number 1? That bracket indicates what you would play the first time around. Since it's the second time around, we skipped number 1 and we go to number 2 on measure 17. So from measure 14, we go to 17 at G, second inversion, and then C and root. And then we have another G, and that G you can play it either in second inversion because you're used to it by now, or first inversion because it's closer. It's up to you. So if you go first inversion, it will look like this, and then back to C. If you go in second inversion, it will look like this, and back to C. All right, let's skip now to measure 21. Measure 21, we have a C in root, D in root, E minor in root. And then that does the same. And then that does the same. First inversion, so the D stays on the bottom. And then C. That repeat would go back to measure 21. C on the left again, root. E minor. Back down to C. Measure 25. Then measure 29, the top two stay, the bottom go to D, and then C and root. And then same deal, G with D on the bottom, and C. And that's it. Let me stop this recording here.